in Los Angeles, where a mass shooting incident is ongoing at this hour in Thousand Oaks, California, at a bar there northwest of LA is Thousand Oaks. Information still coming in at this point. Here's what we know. The attacker forced his way into the Borderline Bar and Grill in Thousand Oaks. This is a huge country and western dance bar, popular with Pepperdine and Cal Lutheran students. 18 and up allowed in that night. An official on scene saying there were at least 11 injured, including one sheriff's deputy who's been transported to the hospital. The conditions of those 11 not yet known at this hour. Again, all this is preliminary information. The call came in at 11:20 local time just a couple hours ago. One witness telling CNN affiliate KABC a gunman walked up, shot a bouncer or security guard outside the bar, entered the bar, and started shooting. An eyewitness we just spoke with, Holden Hara, described the gunman as wearing a black trench coat. He had a beard. He had glasses. Tactical officers are in the bar now, and officials are telling us the shooter is still inside the bar as well, and not a threat to the public. Confined is the word law enforcement is using to talk about the shooter. A few more words about the bar. The Borderline dance floor alone, 2,500 square feet. Officials say hundreds of people were inside. There are pool tables, there are HGTVs, there's dancing venue, food, just a big, crowded space full of college students on the Wednesday night. Again, that call came in at 11:20 Pacific time. Let's get the latest update now from the sheriff's captain of the Ventura County Sheriff's Department.
Deputy was shot. I don't know what his condition is.
Which agency?
With the Ventura County Sheriff's Office.
Were they responding to the scene, or?
Yes, they were responding to the scene.
Was it someone that engaged the suspect?
I don't know that, but I assume so, but I don't know that.
We heard report about a security guard that got injured. Security guard in the scene?
I don't have information on any of those injured other than the deputy that was injured. That's all that I have.
You don't have any conditions on any of the victims, is that right?
I don't have any conditions on any of the victims.
11 total right now that we know of.
Yes.
Are you expecting that number to grow?
I would guess, if anything, that number would go up. These are, again, like I said earlier, they're preliminary numbers. I wanted to give you guys numbers as opposed to saying several, and that number could change. Just like when I said earlier, 6, that number's gone up to 11. That number could change, and that's all that I can say.
Are there any of those 11 that have not been transported? Is there anyone on scene who is deceased and has not been taken to a hospital?
I don't have that information. I don't know of anyone that is deceased or not transported.
So as far as you know, 11 people are in the hospital?
I don't know if they were transported or if they're here or what their condition is. I don't know that answer.
Laura, what do you say to the families who are curbside? Because there are so many people, friends and loved ones, worried about the status of their people. When will they know? When will they be able to get inside and see?
That will take some time. It's not a scene that is safe where people can go in and out at this point. We have investigators that are looking to make sure that the scene inside the nightclub is safe, and it's going to take some time. I don't have a time estimate for that.
Do you know how this call came in? Was it someone in the bar that called for help? Someone who left? How did that unfold? Do you know yet?
I don't know where the call came from, but what I can tell you is the call was shots fired, and that's what our deputies responded to. That's what they, in fact, heard when they arrived on scene.
Did you check with security guards on arrival to confirm or deny if it's a belligerent patron or there is an altercation, a fight that may have led to somebody coming back with a weapon?
I don't have that level of detail. I've been, since it's so rapidly unfolding at this point, we're trying to get as much information to give you all about the statistics of what has happened. I don't have that level of detail. I haven't been able to talk to investigators to that level yet.
You said that the shooter is, quarantined somewhere, cordoned off?
We don't feel that the shooter has left the bar and grill. So whatever it is was contained inside the bar and grill. We don't feel that there is a threat to the public outside, to the neighbors outside.
We heard the personnel is inside the building and the shooter is inside the building. Doesn't that mean that the shooter is down at this point?
I don't know if he's been transported or if he's been captured. What I can tell you is we don't feel that there's a threat to the residents outside the area.
Do you know if the Borderline Bar, do they scan for weapons on patrons coming in?
I don't know that.
Again, Wednesday night, college night, full of young people as young as 18 years old at this venue. And this is a place people went to relax. A friendly neighborhood, a friendly spot. and a gunman came in, shot the bouncer or security guard, shot the young woman just inside the door, and continued shooting. It sounds like police say he is contained, is the word they used, I guess, there. But we just don't know officially yet the condition of the shooter and the condition of the at least 11 people who were injured in this event.
Yeah, facts still coming in at this hour. Don't know a whole lot. This country, college country night, extraordinarily popular there. You can imagine a 2,500 square foot dance floor, hundreds of people dancing on that floor at any given time, mostly college students. Pepperdine University can confirm their students were there at the time. Cal Lutheran students were there at the time. Moore Park College there as well that night.
We spoke just a few minutes ago to a young man named Holden Hara who was in the bar with friends, and he was on the other side of the bar when the gunman came in. And let's listen to a little bit of his just very shocking, troubling eyewitness report.
One of the worst, heart-wrenching, tragic events that has ever happened out here in a very long time.
Tell me, Holden, what you saw, what you were doing. You were dancing?
So no, I was on the opposite side of the bar, and I was just with a few friends, and yeah, and I go there every week too. So, you know, I've been attending there for about 6 months, and you know, just a place to go out, hang out with our friends, and you know, just have fun as young adults. And unfortunately, what happened tonight, and what I actually saw with my own 2 eyes, was a gentleman who walked into the front door and shot the girl that was right behind the counter. And I see this girl every single time I'm there, and I just don't know her name, but it's just someone to make small contact with and just say hi here and there. We started getting really familiar with each other, and the first 2 gunshots just hit her, and I just don't know if she's alive.
We are so sorry, Holden. We know how difficult this must be. Can't imagine what it was like to be inside that bar at the time. Did you see the shooter? Did you make anything out?
Yes, so I saw a gentleman wearing like a black, like trench-looking coat. He had a beard.
Again, Holden Hara, who says he goes there every week. He's been going there for about 6 months, and just how tragic that was to see the young woman inside the front door, who he's interacted with before, works there, shot. We don't know her condition. We know a sheriff's deputy has been shot and transported to the hospital. We know there are very preliminary numbers, 11 injured. We don't know the conditions of any of those 11.
Yeah, again, from eyewitness accounts, piecing together the moments. 11:20 p.m. California time, Pacific time, the first call came in to the Ventura County Sheriff's Department. It sounds as though, from eyewitness accounts, a bouncer, a doorman, was shot. That's how the gunman then entered the bar. There were reports of smoke bombs, still not entirely clear if in fact that was the case, but did begin shooting. The LA Times has an eyewitness reports up to 30 shots fired. We do know the woman behind the bar was shot several times, again, according to that witness, Holden Hara.
I want to bring in Madeline Carr now. She is a Pepperdine graphics news editor, Pepperdine University, just, I think, 40 minutes away from there. Madeline, can you hear me?
Hi, yes.
Hi. So you guys are reporting this aggressively, this story, Wednesday night, now into Thursday morning here. We know the first call went in at 11:20. There were Pepperdine students in the building, right?
Yes, at least 20 that we know of. We know that a bunch of freshman dorms had planned outings to go to it, so we know of at least 20 students that were there.
It was Wednesday night is college night. This is a popular location, the borderline for college students from Pepperdine?
Yeah, I know. I personally haven't gone yet. I was going to go with them tonight and decided not to because of homework. But it is a popular place to go because it's local, and we do have a lot of people from the South, and because it is line dancing, it attracts a lot of people that bring friends. So I know a good amount of people that have gone there regularly or from time to time, at least once in their experience.
Have they been texting tonight? Have you been hearing from them?
We've been texting as much as we can. It's hard. We're still trying to reach some of the girls But the people that we know that got out, a lot of them do live nearby in Thousand Oaks. So we know a group that were able to get to one of the students' house and are waiting there. We haven't been able to reach everyone, and we're not sure if their phones are off or dead or what the situation is.
It's a big country scene that night. What do you know of the Borderline Bar and Grill and the type of crowd that it typically attracts on a college night on a Wednesday night?
From what I know, it's just if you're looking to have fun. I know Pepperdine, we're in a quiet area, and Borderline's just a fun spot to go dance. Like I said, a bunch of people here from the South, and they pull their friends to go. So it's from at least the under 21 perspective, it's a fun place to go because there aren't as many places to go around here. But it's people just go there to dance and have a good time in the middle of the week.
So good to hear that at least some of those students were able to get out to another student's home or student's parents' home near Thousand Oaks. You know, as a soft target, I mean, it's so, when you're a reporter, you're an editor covering a story that affects your friends. Tell me your generation, and I guess you want to be able to go to a place like this and relax and have fun, but you really are the generation of the lockdown drills, aren't you?
Yeah, and I think a little nerve-wracking for us is, like, Pepperdine especially, we're a big international program school, and so a lot of people go abroad, and you hear people worry a lot about going abroad and having situations like this. So it's really crazy when something like this happens so close to home, and it happens. Obviously, you never anticipate something like this happening, but it just it's taken all of us off guard.
I know, and you're in a position where you are covering the story for your newspaper, your student newspaper, and you're covering a story that is really close to home. We wish you well. Madeline Carr, thank you.
Yes, thanks.
This is CNN.